Okay, so today we're going to carry on with the bumper repairs. There's a few little nicks here and there which I just want to address, like that one there. A few of these little imperfections on the bumper. So my plan is to use the heat gun to push these out, use my fingers and a dolly and hammer to knock these straighter. And then it'll make it easier for sanding and just lightly filling. So we'll start on this area first. Is go over the areas that need addressing. I've missed that bit, but yeah. So anything that needs filling will be done where these cracks were and that I repaired yesterday. There's a bit more sand there. Fill that one. Maybe use a bit more of that Q-bond on there. But it's looking a lot better than what it was. So I've just noticed another crack near the number plate, so I'll do that as well. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just go over it with some fine paper now and then mix up some filler. Okay, so for the little nicks that we had on the front from stone chips, what I'm doing is just putting some filler in there, so when we put the touch up on there, everything will be smooth, as in like that one there. So this will make it stop rusting, get any moisture underneath. But I'm going to have to be quick because it's going to dry. Now that the filler's dry, what we're going to attempt to do is use a knife to lightly scribe off any of the excess, because if you want to sand for hours and hours then do so, but if you've got a steady hand and use the shape of the bumper, you can actually reduce the amount of time sanding by quite a bit, and most of the time you can get it really smooth. Okay, so I'm just carrying on sanding, filling any sort of imperfections, so it just comes out smooth. But I mean, to be honest, that's looking really good. There's a few little marks here, like there, just need to address that, and still need to do that crack and work on this area here. I just found another crack there, so I'll sort that out. But the other cracks that we did using the Q-bond has worked really well. They haven't reappeared as yet, so hopefully that would have sorted all of that. So just carrying on now with sanding, filling and primering until everything looks sufficient to go over and do that colour paint. Okay, so I've done a coat of primer now, and everything's looking really good now. There's still a few little imperfections that I'll need to sort out, but in general like when this car came in, had a big dent in there, creases everywhere, cracks, apart from the odd few little dents here, tiny little imperfections need to be assorted, but I'm happy with the way it's looking. I'm not too fussed about this bit here because that actually is going to be underneath the car, so I'll probably leave that, but that crack there I will sort out next. And also need to sand that area there. That was where that big crack was, and that's sorted. Just sand that bit off there, fill that bit just to make that smoother. But yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so I've just done a second coat of primer. What I'm going to do is leave that overnight now, let it harden up, then I can do a bit of wet sanding and do another 2 coats. But that is looking really nice now. I've ordered my paint obviously, so once that comes I'll be able to do that coat, and also I'll start doing the lacquer